Fuck you. I was muted. God damn it. When the hell did I mute? Let's go over here. Two years tomorrow. Gotta love Ghost Bear. Or Bear Ghost, technically. My voice scared you? Good. As it should. I should always scare you. I should scare everyone. Everyone's so scared of me. Rawr, rawr. No. People are scared of me for no reason. I don't know why. You spent 5 hours and 20 minutes watching me. Damn. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Have I been watching myself at all? I have to at least be watching myself, right? 1 month, 5 days, and 1 hour watching myself. I've spent 24 years watching myself. I've spent 24 years. Okay. 4 days, 21 hours. Damn. You're under my bed? Joke's on you. Only my cat can get under my bed. So unless you're my cat. Speaking of, where is she? Momo? Pretty girl. Where are you? I don't know where she is. Probably just walking around or eating. Oh well. So yes, today is going to be, I did find my cord, so I'm able to stream today. But we're gonna try to go until noon-ish, so we can raid into Yami, because Yami's graduating. So he's gonna explain everything on stream. So I'm not gonna give anything away, but we love and support Yami here. And I also should definitely give a couple thank yous. Mr. Coffin VT has been VT and Phony Tony. Thank you for delving into our fractured piece of limbo. Your souls belong to me now. Enjoy your stay, Darklings. Been busy with life? Life always comes first. I tell my mods that all the time too. Never apologize for being here. Come only if you want and if you can. It is always lovely to see everybody, but I never expect anybody. And I feel like that's a pretty good way to go about it. So I can mute over here. There we go. I can annoy Eri by lurking. There we go. Merlin, hello, hello, lovely. Good morning, or good afternoon for you. How you doing? Or evening. Time zones are weird. Why do we have so many? Let's like do a Toriko and let 90% of the world be, go back to natural. Well, I'm glad. So I am still quite nauseous, but going out yesterday, I felt okay. I felt pretty decent. We're going to be trying to push a little bit today. Lately, my streams have been kind of shorter, which is nothing wrong with that, but they've been, between 1 and 3 hours. I'm gonna try to go for a little bit over 4. That's what I'm going for, at least. Doesn't mean I'll be able to. I may need to take a break at one point, which does happen, but what would be a good song to play right now? I've been obsessed with one of these songs. Wasn't a good idea to get pets and watch kids and try to manage yourself and family. No, I'm sorry. Well, do what you can, and I hope that you'll be able to rest soon. Lay down if you feel nauseous, stay hydrated, and make sure you eat, but not too much or too little. It is currently not even 8 a.m. I typically, for the last I don't know how many years, since like early high school, I've done intermittent fasting. Not really on purpose. It's just I never really got too hungry during breakfast. Sometimes I'll eat breakfast or I'll go out to get breakfast. But I'm staying hydrated and I have water right here. Hmm. Sure as hell hope. Mm-hmm. Big stretch. Alright. So I was told last time we streamed by the person we rated into. I believe their name was Kotaro. It was Kotaro and VT. So they were playing Devil May Cry as well. They were getting 100%ing everything, doing all the secrets. We are very near the end. I don't know how near, but it's not a long game apparently. I just fucked around because I got lost for a good 40 minutes. Because it wasn't letting me do the thing I tried to do multiple times. Some of the 10 cats, one dog, and you babysit almost every week. Some of the pets are also families that they can't take care of. Then they shouldn't have pets, I'm gonna be honest. Like, not to be mean about it, but if you can't have the pet.
How are you alive? This is ridiculous. Oh, screw you and your face. You better die at the bottom of this. Why are you invincible? This doesn't make any sense.
That's usually during a boss fight, but yeah, no, how am I alive? I really probably shouldn't be at this point. Well, good morning, Teach. How you doing? Holy shit, I didn't even know you had 5k points. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I've been vibing to the music the entire time. I really enjoy music. If you mean saying no when they ask you to take care of them, but you also have your own life, right? You have your own responsibilities. You're an adult, they're an adult. They need to, choose. If not, because your sister took back one of her cats. Good, 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 good. Next song. I'm trying to find songs that people don't typically listen to. Hopefully so you guys can find something new. Probably hear all of these. May as well just do Sleep Token. Good morning, my friend. How have you been? I've been very sick. More nauseous, not too sick, but I'm finally feeling better. I moved around my entire room, my entire setup, and I lost one cable, for about 5 days. Or 4 days, technically, but 5-ish. And when my roommate came in and we were talking, they were like, do you know where it is? I'm like, no, but the only place it could be at this point, or if it would be anywhere, it'd be here. And I reach behind me into a drawer, and it's in that fucking drawer. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, great. They're dying laughing. I'm sitting there like, why have I done this to myself? Why am I so ADHD? No, it's not mean to say no, Amelia. Still have 2 more of her cats there. Shadow, 20 months. Holy shit, thank you for being tempted by the clock tower. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Party hardy. Let's go, let's go. We were partying hardy earlier. We were doing Ghost Bear. So we're just like... Oh, did it even track me? There we go. Now we're taking it nice and slow. A sleep token. You got a puppy? Tell me everything about the puppy. I must know. It feels so mean though, they're family. It's not mean. I've told family I'm not going to dog sit for them. Mostly because I don't like one of the dogs. For a very specific reason, but... Other family, I promised I would dog sit, but it's not mean at all. If you can't do it, or if you simply don't want to, that is all there is to it. They cannot force you to. One is yours. You only wanted one, that's why you only got one. It is definitely not mean, and it is a conversation to have for sure. Very, very important. Mm-hmm. Her name's Calliope. Aww. She's a baby, 8 to 10 weeks, a side of the road rescue. You've been told she's a lab boxer mix, so she's adorable, is what you're telling me. Like, slightly bigger head, kind of bigger paws, itty bitty body, kind of pudgy, adorable. I'm hoping. You financially can take care of them, and the obvious, they pitch in to help. I mean, they should be paying for all of all of that, especially if you're taking care of that many. That is insane. Hmm. I'm sorry that you're doing that. Like, it's very nice of you, but you definitely shouldn't have to. We got sleep tokens coming here. Wait, I said that last time, didn't I? I totally forgot about it. They'll be here. Oh, okay. This year. Floppy ears at half sick up. Food driven, so you can work on sit, stay, come, and leash training. Good. So I checked in with my therapist a while back because I haven't been going because they basically said that I'm fine now. They were surprised, but I'm mostly fine now. And we were talking about how therapy and especially Pavlovian conditioning is the exact same as puppy training in a different font. You just give it a different name and you do it slightly differently. And she was like, yeah, no, yeah, it's pretty much the same. I'm like, great. So if I wanted to do Pavlovian conditioning on somebody, they would be my dog, right? She was like, yeah, kind of. I'm like, cool. That's how we're gonna do it now. Music, music, music. Gorilla. You have your sister's 2 cats, 1 dog, stepfather's 1 cat, one of your brother's 2 cats, your mother's 2 cats, an old friend's cat. Then you have your kitten, Micah. I feel like you should only have one of those pets right now. Why? I feel so bad for you now. I'm sorry. You should not have to do that. So, too many cats in one spot? It really is, yeah. I worry for your health. Mostly your house, but your health. The health of your house and you. That's too many. So unless you have somebody that comes in and cleans, or you clean a lot, it they should not be dumping all of that on you. Side note: ADHD. Oh wait, you're struggling just to get your 2 cats to accept the puppy. Can't imagine having that many pets in one space. Yeah, I don't know. I have 1 cat. I'm hoping to get another soon, but I'm not sure when that'll be. Your old man cat gets to go outside on the porch because he's too fat and lazy to hunt anymore. You clean a lot, good. It's still very unfair to you, though. Oh, ADHD. Plus, what? Plus, you take care of your friends' kids for them, so that's fun. Definitely need, for your own sake, I want to see what happens if you learn to have very clear boundaries, where you don't do any of this anymore, and you just have your 1 cat, a quiet home that you don't have to clean all the time, work every other day, and then weekends. The We're all here just reading this like, Literally just that face. Why? You're not mean. It is not mean at all. You get bored if it was quiet in your house? I'm an introvert. I very much enjoy the quiet. But I have a roommate. So, when I didn't have a roommate, I would stream a lot. Until my health got in the way. But then I would stream again. If you go from not working 50 hours a week, you lose your mind. I mean, yeah, I used to do 60 to 80, which was never fun. Working in kitchens and school full time, it was terrible. But at that point, once I was able to, I was so burnt out. Once I was able to calm down, not in school anymore, I quit that job. I was just, instead of doing something over there, yeah, you make me social. We literally went and walked to boba yesterday. Fuck you. And thank you for buying me boba. But fuck you. Sly Netta, hello. Good morning. You just teach and tutor. Yeah. It's a very social job. Your shirt is soaked because you had to bathe all the damn cats because they need a bath, so you have to change. Go change. Maybe go take a shower or bath yourself. You know? Relax for a little bit. Enjoy yourself. You have to have space to breathe and take time for you. It's good for me. It is good for me. I'm glad we did it. My feet hurt a little bit. Not too bad. I think those shoes are really working out. That's what you mean, you're too social, but don't talk to anyone at work, really. But you love hanging out with people in Discord. You have scratches all over. Aww. Yeah, try to wash them all out. You have to go clean soon? No. Too stressed on a game? What game are you playing? I'm very social with work. Not as social as Hades is, because Hades talks to people all the time now. I have other tasks I can do, but I'm still very social, because I'm working with other departments. So I absolutely am like, ugh. Afterwards, I'm like, I want to talk to my roommate? Maybe. Maybe. I'll make dinner, and then we're gonna see how the night goes. Shit sucks. I'm really gonna take time. Slow down. Maybe go take a shower or a bath. Watch something or read something. Friend wants some help with her cats and dog? No. Just no. Bragpunk? You were doing good at first, and you were liking the game, but as always, you make yourself drag yourself downwards. Again, not another multiplayer game. Bragpunk, I feel like I've heard of it. Ah, okay. That newer shooter. How is it? It looks like Valorant. It looks like Valorant. I'm gonna be honest. Like Valorant Borderlands, like updated graphics. Like on the floor, you're tired. You need to clean up soon. Baby girl chewed up paper towel roll. You gotta sweep and clean the kitchen. Aww. It is? Is it the 5v5? Wait, hold on, I'm looking at... It looks almost exactly like Valorant mixed with Marvel Rivals. Like, it does not look very, original at all. It looks nicer. I just downloaded Predecessor because I'm gonna play with a friend named Ozzy soon. More player controlled? Because it is but better, just unfortunately I suck at it. I will have to look into it. Is it free? It was your last night while the dog napped on top of you. You were wrecked. You're accident prone, so you get hurt by everything. That's me in Hades. Hades 1 and 2. I will get hit by every trap, and I don't know why. I have died more to traps than anything else. I do not care what. Oh, sorry, that was Amelia. You were talking about in real life. I am so sorry. I don't know why I was. I read it as slang out of saying it. Sly, maybe you can teach me sometime and teach. We can all play and just be like, wow, we all suck. Look at that. One year, 7 months, 7 days, 16 hours. Damn. What's your watch time? I'm kidding. Don't tell me. Everyone will be better than you. You already know. I don't know. I'm not allowed to say I'm bad at games anymore. After placing plat for the first time, like I never do comp in games ever. So when I placed plat in Overwatch, I'm like, oh, great. And I'm a life weaver. Not as long as you stream at weird hours for you. I do, yeah. I stream at weird hours for everyone. It's not great. I'll do either early morning or I'll do like right after dinner, and then I'll go to bed at like 9 or 10. I do not have a good schedule for a Twitch streamer. I really gotta think of it as self care. Hmm. I need to get some. I need some chapstick. I'm not getting chapped. I'm just a little dry. Hmm. We should definitely play. We should. I remember you and I think we played Overwatch one time, and that was it. Alright, big stretch. But yeah, Frag Punk is interesting for sure. If you're learning, maybe we can learn together. I haven't played games with you yet. Regardless, we should definitely play. Still got it on. I do not like stadiums at all. I prefer Marvel Rivals to Stadium. I've never liked, was it MOBA? Moab? MOBA. MOBA? Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. Uh, yeah, I don't like MOBAs. I tried by playing Deadlock. I liked Deadlock for a little while, but then nobody would play with me because I would get us into harder matches. Yeah, I do miss Deadlock. That was quite fun. Bubsy Maru, hello, lovely. How are you doing? You're not in right now, so I'm gonna do that anyway. Fuck you. Mwah. Good morning. How was stream yesterday? More health stuff going on. Luckily, you don't need surgery for this, though. Good. And you're fully recovered from your back surgery, right? You're not the only one who doesn't like too many choices. Yeah, that's why I do kind of like Deadlock. Deadlock didn't have, you know, 8 skill trees, so many choices. Like, it does have a lot, but they're easier to understand. But I haven't played in a long time. You told your friends no once and they stopped being your friend, plus you don't mind doing this stuff. That's not a friend then. That's somebody using you because you'll do stuff for them. Perhaps. Ugh. I am too ADHD. I got very distracted. Oh, yeah, the thing I was going to talk about like 20 minutes ago. Um, I've been getting a lot of comic book stuff on my YouTube, which I never really was one to read comics. I read Moon Knight for a class one time because I had to do a report on a superhero. It was a great class. So my high school was weird. We had a class called graphic novel. So we read graphic novels. Not all of them were comic books. A lot of them were very serious, like what was it, Chinese Born American, I believe. We read Mouse, which was Heavy. Oh my god. If you ever want to learn a little bit about a perspective from the Holocaust, if you're not going to read Night by Elie Wiesel, read Mouse, M-A-U-S. Basically, all of the Jewish people are mice, and then the Polish people are pigs, and the Germans are cats. It is a whole thing. It is really heavy, but also beautifully done. V for Vendetta is a great comic as well that we read. There's so much. Oh my god. But anyway, I've been getting a lot of comic book stuff about mostly Batman and then just Avengers as a whole. And I've been like, wow, maybe I missed out not reading comics. And then I tried, and I'm like, no, I'm not missing out. That's why I never read manga either. You have the time to do it, plus it keeps you moving. I mean, don't you ever want to go out and do something? Back surgery was a total success. You're 2 years out from surgery, feeling so much better. Have I known you? Oh my god, I've known you that long. That's right. Because you came in during Elden Ring, I think, right? You don't really go out? Me neither, don't worry. Having a roommate helps me a lot, but we don't really... We're not good at making friends, as we've talked about before. We definitely need to go places. Like, I'm very friendly when we do go out. Like, yesterday, we were just... Some guy walked up to us and started chatting with us while he was smoking. And I'm like, yeah, we'll just chat for a little while. He goes from Iowa... So he wasn't even from the state. His brother was here for school. We're just chatting. And Hades was like, that's weird. You will not get that treatment back where I'm from. I'm like, okay, well, we're here, so. You think you did the worst game in Fragpunk history? No. Slanted, I'm sure my first game will be a lot worse. Don't worry. A lot worse. It's your birthday next weekend? Oh, happy birthday. Early, but happy birthday. But Shadow, I'm really glad that you are totally, totally recovered, totally fine from it. The concept of time is lost on me. The fact that it was 2 years ago, I can't. Watchmen is also a good graphic novel for anyone interested in getting into more adult ones. Watchmen is great. Rorschach is dark. But at the same time, Rorschach was my favorite. To the point where I was so obsessed with Rorschach back then that I bought a Rorschach mask where when your breath heats it up, a different pattern appears. It's really cool, but it was really inconvenient because you can't see through it that well. And it was very tight and very warm. And that was even before I started growing my hair out. But Watchmen is a great comic as well, yeah. It was what? It was very warm and very tight. Oh, yeah. I'm much better at not making things sexual. But sometimes sometimes autism just goes, hey, you can say this. It's totally fine. There's nothing sexual about it. And then it's like everyone's... All you heard was it was very tight. It was very tight. It was not a fun mask to wear. Sounds miserable. It was, yeah. But I bought the hat because I wanted to... So, it was the same class. It was a graphic novel. And I wanted to wear the mask and the hat to come in for the presentation I was doing, but I ended up doing mine on Moon Knight instead. So I had, at the very beginning of my presentation, I had a clip of Danny from the Game Realms going, Moon Knight! And everyone laughed, meaning nobody laughed. Nobody found it funny. I was the only one that understood it because I was the only one that watched it. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it was very funny to me. And that's what matters, and that's why I'm streaming now, because I don't care, it's funny to me. So, yeah. I don't know. I make bad jokes and they're funny to me. As long as I laugh, right? BRB, one of the cats are meowing at you, so you have to give them a bit of attention. Go for it. Alright. I do sometimes, yeah, but sometimes I have really good jokes. And sometimes I have really, really bad jokes that are funny. And really, really good jokes that shouldn't be funny. The other day, yep, that one's a really, really good joke that should not have been funny. You read it during 910 lit in high school. Okay. I just want to shake on you. Yeah, my literature classes in high school were weird. I had graphic novel, I had detective and gothic literature, which I loved. We read so many fun things. And we literally sat there and watched different episodes and iterations of Sherlock Holmes. And we reread V for Vendetta because that's a great one as well. We could pretty much do whatever we wanted. It was great. And we watched How to Get Away with Murder. It was a little bit wet. Aw. And you didn't get to read a lot of fun stuff after 10th grade because your teacher was like, hey, you're good at English. You're going into APs. I was like, okay. I said no. After freshman year, I said no. I absolutely refused it. You had fantasy and Lord of the Rings, so you learned Elvish. In high school? No, we did not get any of that. That would have been amazing, but no. We had, what do we have? I wanted to take Italian, but we didn't have Italian. They had Spanish, German, Mandarin, French, and I feel like one more. Yeah, no, I did not get to do that. But I did, yeah. After your sophomore year, you have a ton of electives you could choose. So I chose all the fun ones that I could. It turns out I didn't even need a full year of French or language. I only needed to pass one semester. So that's all I did. It was real to the teachers that drove you 7 hours one way to a long weekend writing camp. You're like, okay, I'll make you guys happy. A writing camp that you wanted to go to, or I don't know, college. College had less fun classes than high school. I'm gonna be honest. But I loved poetry. Poetry was such a fun class. We did expletive essays, and I did mine on it was Emily Dickinson's Because I Could Not Stop for Death. And my mother found it the other like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, and she was rereading it from I think it was my freshman year or sophomore year of college. So it was oh god. I feel old, holy shit. It was like 7 years ago. I started college in 2018. Oh my god. And she was reading it and she's like, this sounds like it was made by AI. I'm like, I promise you I wrote it. But it was during a time where I was on medication that it was for. Also, I am old. I am old. I'm not old. I'm 24. But it was during a time where I was on medication for nausea and dizziness, mostly dizziness, that wouldn't go away. Turns out it was my glasses. But the neurologist put me on medication. And I don't remember about 6 months of my life. But I did most of my best work during that time. I started college in 2018, yeah. I was 17. So I didn't turn 18 until actually 2 days before college started. You're like the crypt keeper. You are not. You're fine. Don't worry about that. Sadly, you have to go as you have to do cleaning and shit. So bye. Goodbye, Amelia. Have a lovely day. Good luck cleaning. Take time for yourself. History teacher found the pamphlet. English teacher drove you and spent a long weekend at the camp with you with other teachers and drove back home. Aww. It was very sweet of them. I hope. You don't start college till 19? Well, I mean, mine was the natural progression. I started school early because I'm a summer birthday. So I had just turned 18, literally 2 days before classes started. Because my birthday is August 21st, 2000. And my parents put me in school early, which didn't matter because I was a gifted child anyway. But because gifted child syndrome, guess what? I coasted. I stopped trying very, very quickly. I didn't do my homework in middle school. I tested well. I tested very well. I had a very high IQ, which was an issue because then they wanted to put me in all these other classes. Looky here, you whippersnapper. Yeah? What are you gonna do about it, boomer? What are you gonna do? Nothing. I don't think I've ever called somebody a boomer before. Yours is May? Okay. I mean, yeah, your birthday's next week, so. Yeah, go, 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 go. Be free. Okay, I don't know why, but I will bonk. What? Oh, asking what you'll do? What you can do? You're not that bad. Exactly, you're not old, you're fine. Alright, should I get into the game? I'm kind of having fun just chatting, which I always do, but I feel a tickle in my throat already, which is not good because I need to last for another almost 4 hours. Your birthday is close too? Ooh, when's your birthday? And are you doing anything fun for it? Alright, let's set the game up. Where is the game? Where'd the game go? Well, that's probably not good. If I have to re-download it, I'm just gonna go to the next game. Devil May Cry. That's multiplayer. Where's that multiplayer? Devil. Devil. Devil May Cry collection. There we go. I've played 7.3 hours. Alright. May 12th, and you don't know. It's going too quick. You're just not having ideas at the moment. Fair.
Devil May Cry HD collection.
Well, when you do know, I hope you enjoy yourself. Let's move this over here. Don't need you in the way. Don't need you in the way. Put this up here and go over here. There we go. And we're in. There's no game audio. Why is there no game audio? Please, God, not again. I do not want to restart stream for game audio. Please, no. I beg of thee. Do not make me. DMC. DMC. No. DMC. God damn it. Alright, hold on. We'll try restarting the game again. Please. Please. Please work. Yeah, I have no plan for my birthday either. I can't even begin to think of what I would do.
Devil May Cry HD collection.
Please. Please. Why is there no audio? God damn it. You know what? Can I... I'm told I'm like very, very much almost done. Can I go to the second game? I'll replay the part of the first game if I need to. But I want to see if the second game will let me add sound. If I can get into it, we're gonna just skip it.
May Cry HD collection.
Dante or Lucia? Who's Lucia? Lucia. Who? I can choose who I play as. I'm playing as Dante, but... Am I missing something very important? I might be. Oh my god. Scenes of explicit violence and gore. Game audio. Overwatch. Why is Overwatch open? What? Ah. Alright, I'm gonna have to, I think, restart my stream, and I'm not happy about it at all. Hmm. Alright, one more time, we're gonna try to see if I can put it onto a different one. Please, please work. That's all I ask of you. Work with me. Arise.
May Cry HD collection.
And options. Game audio. Maybe if I do that and that, I don't know. That. No. Fuck. How about here? No. Great. Hi, baby. Whoa, my god.